The pet trade might be the worst place to be if you're an animal. And whether or not your family pet is a carnival prize or an oversized wallet, these are the top 4 I think have it the worst, reasons why, and some fun facts about them. Let's go. Taking spot number 4 is Disney's 2 favorite deformities, the handicap and amnesia. This situation is more time specific than anything. During the release time of Finding Nemo, this circus fish became extremely popular. And due to this, almost every Nemo in the pet trade got to experience real-life Darla. Yep, almost every child wanted one, almost every parent delivered, and this time Nemo wasn't playing dead. Oh, and I bet you didn't know this, but clownfish and millennials have a lot in common. They basically have the same superpower. They can both change between gender at will. Although, unlike every single child who can't seem to figure it out, clownfish have this covered because the largest in the entire school of clownfish becomes the female. Which means when Nemo's mom passed away, Nemo's dad became his mom. However, when Finding the Forgetful Fish came out, the pet trade finally did it correctly. It became illegal to sell hippotangs anywhere for a couple weeks. Yeah, that's right, it's actually called a hippotang. It's a type of surgeonfish, and believe it or not, it's got a blade on its tail it uses for fencing. Taking 3rd place goes to no other than the New York City squirrel. Rats, and I guess mice, we'll group them in the same category. The pet trade for real-life Ratatouille is kinda like the luck of the draw. The reason being is because not only are they sometimes used for pets, but they're also sometimes used for food for other animals. Like there's a 50% chance when you leave the store you get a new home, and there's a 50% chance you become a snack for a hiss tube. Now everything's gotta eat, I understand that, but they're also sometimes used for countless painful science experiments, and they also only cost like $1 or $2. Which makes it the perfect pet for any parent that doesn't think it's gonna make it very long. Oh, and a fun fact that'll make you really uncomfortable. Did you know Jerry over here actually laughs when it's tickled? Slot number 2 goes to everybody's favorite countertop decoration, the Japanese fighting fish. Like, at what point have we all just decided it's okay to stick this thing in a giant glass cup and leave it alone forever? Yeah, I get it, the luxury goldfish is real pretty and all, but you know damn well 9 out of 10 times no one's taking good care of these things. Like, give it a filter, some real plants, not just glass marbles in a cup. And a fun fact, they are fish, but they can breathe air, and they can also live out of water for a few hours. This last one might ruin your day, so I apologize ahead of time. Slot number 1 belongs to no other than the high-end mouse, the hamster. Now, not only did almost every child have a hamster as a pet, but don't lie to me, they almost all died from cancer. But what about when it passed away from nothing? If the temperature in your house ever got too cold, hamsters do hibernate, and no matter what you do, poke it, flick it, spin it in a wheel, don't do that, it will not wake up. They can also hibernate for weeks, and more often than not, people bury them alive. Yeah, sometimes, not always, but sometimes if you left it alone, it may have came to. Now, I'm sure during its life it probably had a lot of fun, but the end was terrible, and honestly, I still think that's the worst way to go. And don't lie to me, you know damn well you didn't clean that cage. Peace.